Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... Prepare for drama. And thanks, Obama. I don't know. We've got to play some catch-up again. Because on the GachaFest playlist, there is a series called Drama in Middle School. That's from very early on. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute, drama in middle school? But it says drama in elementary. Well, that's because drama in elementary is the first of the series and drama in middle school comes after. So, instead of just having a few episodes to catch up for this new entry into GachaFest, we have 9 episodes of a season, and which is low by Gacha standards. However, they are of significant length, so I won't do too much preamble for today, especially because I just came back from rehearsal and I'm already running late. So, I guess we'll go ahead and see whatever's going on here. Unfortunately, we have no Pastor Jamar or Grandma Germain, or Pastor Jamar is Pastor Super Saiyan, of course. So we'll see what kind of scenarios there are, because this channel is called DMEProductions. DME standing for Drama Means Everything, or Drama Makes Everything. Sorry. So I guess we'll see what they made with that ethos in mind. So we're gonna mute first of all because I don't trust the intro to not be copyrighted. That'll be the first piece of drama I have with, and oh my goodness, I did not realize their lighting, their intro is going to be so seizure-inducing. Okay, well, first point. Jeez, you can't even read the logo. If you can't read the logo, it's not a good intro, I don't think. That's why when I made mine back in 2015, it was, Although, that being said, I like how it fades in. So yeah, without further ado, on with the review. For real. I should mention that the second episode is called A First Day of 4th Grade, so I guess that means that this one is before 4th grade, so I guess it's before... Although then again, 4th grade is... I believe elementary goes to 5th grade, if I remember correctly, so I guess it's the summer holidays of elementary. Alright, okay then. And we have some camera angles, and an establishing shot that panned in. Okay, so we've got some fairly decent editing techniques to start off with. Not bad, not bad. Of course, I would say that for this one, zoom out a little bit, I think, to make sure that their heads are, a bit more centered by Rule of Three's count. But other than that, I, appreciate the fact that we're keeping things close, keeping the shots intimate. Very nice.
I'm so excited to start 1st grade tomorrow.
Me too! Me and Jumbo are gonna be in the same class!
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
I thought you said me and Tubbo for a second. I was like, oh, really? Okay. Sure, why not? Bring Tubbo in here.
that.
I just hope I don't get bullied for being too short.
I don't think people will bully you. You're not that short.
I think you meant that people will bully you, not people who bully you. But
Oh,
okay.
look at me! I'm literally 3 feet and 9 inches! I'm not...
Okay, that's my first point against this as far as show don't tell goes. Because you could literally just have panned out and been like, look at me or something. But if you zoomed out so you get more of the dimensions of the character rather than just being in this in the same shot constantly. It's good that we have this close up, but we don't need it for the whole scene. In fact, it would have been better, to show the contrast. A wider shot would have definitely implied the character was much smaller, which is what you want in this instance.
even 4 feet yet! I'm gonna get clowned!
Yeah, but I don't think people will be.
Also, I don't think we need the vine boom. Okay, so you can. At least we've got another extreme close up. I don't think the vine boom. He says I'm gonna get clowned because we already had one before.
Worried about that.
Well, I hope not! I heard we're gonna have a lot of homework in the 4th grade.
It can't be that much homework, and even if it is, I'll make sure I do my homework every day because...
What do you mean it can't be that much? Are you it doesn't look like these two are the same age, which implies that that this the girl on the left is older and should have already been in 4th grade and know what the homework was like, assuming they went to the same school, of course.
Education is important.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'd probably not even do my homework.
But you have to. Otherwise, you're gonna fail the 4th grade.
Me? Not doing my homework? It won't make me fail. Homework is useless anyway.
Well, you do have a point, but I want to have a...
Depends if it's done by performance or something that being affecting your final grade. That might end up costing you.
A plus on my report card.
Meh, I'm okay if anything that's over a C.
Mohammed, ho.
Yeah, see, there we go. Look at the difference between them. Look how small, I guess Muhammad is his name. Look how small Muhammad is compared to the other girl. That would have been enough for visual right there to show how small he is. Especially if they are that close in age, actually. That would have worked even better. So yeah, again, show don't tell.
Come downstairs.
Okay, I'm coming, Mom.
Mom, you look different to how I expected you to.
You guys want to go to the park?
Yeah!
No. What type of question is that? I want to stay home and play video
Simple
games.
one.
But for some reason, you don't understand that.
Well, Sumo, your siblings want to go, so we're gonna go.
So, I don't care about what my siblings want to do. They're lame.
Okay, so for the VA of Muhammad, I didn't mention this before, but the VA of Muhammad has like a very fast speech like me normally. When I'm voice acting, I try not to do that because otherwise it's like that. It just sounds like you're trying to like stumble through the script. It kind of works for a literal 4th grader because to some degree, like the quite a few of them. I mean, even at that age, are still getting the hang of well, not the hang of talking itself, but the hang of talking coherently. So you can still have the classic issues around that age, sort of, kind of. So it still kind of works basically, and the I guess middle child is much like slower and a bit more eloquent. That kind of makes sense. But then you've got older sibling here who also has the mumbling thing. You think that by whatever age he is, he would have potentially grown out of that and would be able to sound a bit more coherent, with his speech, basically. I'm not serving my own point because, as I grew up in Madrid, I tend to speed up quite a lot. But again, when voice acting, not ideal because you want to be understood.
Anyway.
Well, your dad is already in the car. You don't have a choice. Let's go.
No, I'm not.
Wait, hold on. So you asked the siblings if they wanted to go to the park, but their dad was already in the car planning to go to the park anyway. What if they'd all said no? Would that still have been too late? Would she have had to call the dad back, and that would have been, and it wouldn't be like the absolute law that was it supposedly is. But I don't think they really thought this through. I'm not sure. I too had made the comparison.
Not going.
Yes, you are, or you're grounded.
Fine, but don't expect me to be nice to the kids there.
I mean, grounded would mean that you'd have to stay in the house anyway, right? So that's kind of what he wants at this point.
I'm going to the car. You have 3 minutes to get there. If not, you're grounded.
Whatever. Thanks a lot, idiots. Now I have to go to the stupid park.
It's not my fault, Sumo. Mom wanted to go.
Don't matter. Y'all should have said no, and we wouldn't have to go.
Again, that's a very good question. If they had said no, would they not have gone? Because apparently the dad being in the car was the unmovable constant. I don't know.
Mo, stop yelling at us!
Or what? I'll give you a beat down and drag you to the car?
That's what yelling sounds like to Muhammad? Muhammad, you gotta tweak your ears a bit. That's definitely not yelling.
Whatever!
That is more yelling. Still raised voice, but yeah, closer.
Okay, listen. Get something for $1 and $1 only.
Okay, Dad.
To be honest, like, you got the idea of me being this in my own head, and I thought, wait a second, is that me? No, it's not me. I was like, was I in this? No, I'm not.
Dad.
I want chips.
Me too. Let's go to the tip section.
And I guess that just freezes.
Why are you two dorks following me?
Sumo, Dad said get something for $1. Those tips you're holding is $3.
Mind your business.
Okay, yeah, so this is where, like, the slowness, like, doesn't quite work as well. But only because the VA breathed during the middle of that. It's like, you said get something for $1. That costs $3. That should have been removed in post, or at least, like, toned down.
Ugly. Worry about yourselves and not me.
Is that all,
I
sir?
suppose.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Oh yeah, God, it's killing me. Your intrusive thoughts. Yell at them. Do it.
Listen
Yell
to your
at them.
intrusive thoughts.
You have to yell at them.
Open the army! Put those chips back now!
What?
Get a smaller bag. Those chips are way too big.
Okay, I don't know what he's saying right now. All I can hear is I don't know if he quite knows what he's saying, to be honest. Also, does that mean that Sumo swapped out the chips that he had for the ones that Muhammad has, and now Muhammad has the ones for the $2 and he didn't notice? How did he not notice? They were all there for that. And also, whichever VA is, is voicing the dad right now, you want to move a little bit further away from your microphone. Trust me, I've been there when it comes to, yelling and screaming in character and wanting to make sure that you're not too far away, but you gotta either, like, adjust your microphone settings so you don't peak things, or hope for the best when you're, like, further away. Then again, sometimes your saving grace will be that the very director that you've sent the lines to with your biggest scream of all time actually puts you in a faraway background anyway when that happens. And then it works out. Something to get lucky like that. But either way, still worth not being like,
Okay, Dad.
So does that suggest that they needed to get chips that were, like, collectively added up to $3? What kind of rule is that? It sounded like he was saying that they each had something that cost $1. How does this work?
Okay, that's it.
Baby bag of chips.
Shut up, Sumo!
What's wrong? Are you mad that you got a baby bag and I got a party-sized bag?
No, I'm mad because that audio was spliced terribly and it sounded like there was no pause.
Well, obviously that's why I'm mad. That's not fair.
Mommy, cut it out!
Cheer up, Mohammed. At least we're still gonna go to the park.
That's true. They can't... Sumo can't get out of that situation.
All right, kids, we're at the park.
Yep.
Let's go play because we're going home in like.
Yeah, you don't need to tell the kids you're at the park. You don't need to tell us that we're at the park. The background says park. Just because it's blurred doesn't mean we can't tell what it
An
is.
hour.
Hey, Mom! Look! I see the king
Why is it?
and queen!
Oh! Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, why not? The king and queen are here. this grounded story suddenly became, alright, the royal family are just casually meandering about. Why not?
Looks like they're having a conversation.
Oh, what a surprise to see them here.
Again, you could absolutely just have us see them having a conversation, and that would have worked.
Go run off and play, kids.
Go run off and play, kids. I'm going to see if I can read more than one line at a time.
I don't know why people love going to the park. I could have stayed home in my PJs playing video games.
Yes, we know. We heard you in the previous scene. Why is every line of dialogue so redundant now they've got to the park?
Wait a minute. Does that girl have a dragon tail?
What the?
Ew, that's so gross. Hey,
Wait. I thought you said raccoon tail for a second there. And now I realize he said dragon tail. Well, I knew it was going to happen eventually. I didn't know it was going to take 6 years, but I knew it that one day, this day would come.
dragon freak.
Hey, that's not
See, he almost said freak show. It's so close. It's so close.
very nice.
Your dragon tail isn't nice either. What type of disease do you have?
It's not a disease. I was born with my dragon tail.
Take a pair of scissors and cut it off, you dragon.
You know that you can be born with diseases, right? That's a lot of them are that's how genetic diseases work. They are, they're in your genes, but they're still a disease. Okay.
Tailed freak.
I don't know why people always make fun of my dragon tail.
Oh, actually, I will say I enjoy the tears here. But I really gotta get Aiden in on this scene. Hold on a second, yeah. Tonight's review features a girl with a dragon tail. There you go.
It's not my fault I was born with a tail.
Oh, and the actual
Okay,
and the
Hope.
actual tears that come in there, and the character sounds like she's actually crying, as well. Like the voice sounds a little bit raspy. That's perfect.
Do you want to play tag?
Yeah!
Regular tag or hide and go seek tag?
Wait, Mohammed. There's a girl crying over there. I feel bad for her. I'm gonna go.
Again, couldn't we have just, seen their reaction? They could have turned to each other, nodded, or anything, or just approached her.
See if she's okay.
How they're gonna have the close-ups here? Oh, never mind.
Hi.
It's just much smaller.
Excuse me. What's wrong?
That boy in the red hoodie was making fun of my dragon tail.
Oh, that's Sumo. He's my brother. He's a bully, and he goes
I mean, he's both of your brothers, right? You just said our brother.
around and bother people. He's such a jerk.
Yeah, I can tell he's a bully. I didn't even do anything to him.
I can tell he's a bully by the fact that he bullied me. Fantastic.
Hey, listen. I think your dragon tail is pretty cool.
You do?
Yeah, I think it's pretty unique.
Well, in terms of gacha stuff, having a dragon tail being unique, I'm joking. I jest.
Wow. You know, you're pretty nice. What's your name?
My name is Hope.
I'm Muhammad.
Wow, I really like your name, Hope.
Thank you.
Oh, it's Hope. Okay, fair enough. Hope, Sumo, and Muhammad. Very interesting combination of names, I suppose, One of these things is not like the other. Anyway.
I'm Princess Rihanna, soon to be queen one day, just like my mother.
I was going to actually say that it would make sense if the king and queen were here for this to be the princess, but I didn't want to assume, considering that, more than one group of people can attend a park at any given time.
Mother Queen Alana.
That's cool.
Also, is that how you should introduce herself? She's just like, so your name is Hope? Yeah, fantastic. I'm Princess Rihanna, heir to the throne. The daughter of Queen Anna, wherever you said.
It must
Okay.
be nice being part of the royalty family.
It's some
You mean royal family or part of royalty?
Sometimes nice, since I'm a part of the royal family. I was homeschooled most of my life, but now my mom and dad's finally letting me.
Okay, that sentence needed different punctuation. It was supposed to be, I'm guessing, because I'm part of the royal family, I was homeschooled. But the way that was read out was like, oh yes, because I'm part of the royal family. Next sentence, I'm always homeschooled. That it's not the same. You know, again, the commas and full stops are different things. Or periods.
Me and my brother go to in-person school.
But that's great. What school do you go to?
I start school at Arner's Elementary tomorrow.
Whoa, really? That's the same school we go to. What class are
What a
you?
coincidence!
I'm in class
Who'd
for
have
1.
thought?
Really? Me too.
Really? Oh my gosh, we could be besties and sit next to each other.
Yeah, you seem like a nice person.
Thank you, you too.
I mean, bold to assume she doesn't already have a bestie by, 4th grade or whatever grade Hope happens to be in.
Royana, I see Kayla and Kyle.
Really? Also, Dennis, meet my new friends Hope and Mohammed.
What was that delivery? Oh my gosh, really? Also, by the way, do you meet my friends? Just in the same breath, the face would have changed and everything. It's like Mrs. Mavilda in the Christmas tree. Follow me, nothing.
Hello, I'm Dennis. Hi, nice to meet you. Hey
Why are you yelling, Dennis?
Sunset in the sky, golden light so high. You and me, we fly. Time stands still, no lie.
Wait, are
Anyway.
you two twins?
Yeah, we're twins.
But I'm older.
No, you're not. I'm older.
Well, I'm Actually, never mind.
Yeah, no, you should not talk
That
about.
would be a lie.
Yeah, you know.
Why does this guy just sound... This guy just sounds like Tara Strong. Which is not a bad thing, just a distinct thing.
I'm taller.
Come on, Kyle. We've been through this. You're not.
I still think I'm older. I'm smarter than her.
What's 20
Yes, because intelligence being the... Although, to be fair, that is child logic, so I do kind of get that.
times free?
Okay, see, I'm not that smart.
The answer is 60.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy math problem. What is
Oh, those are 2 times 3, not 20 times 3.
5 times 3?
There we go.
You know what? Why are we doing math problems? Let's save that for school tomorrow.
That's fair. 30 minutes later.
Rihanna and Dennis, it's time to go, dear.
I thought my sound cut out for a second there. I guess Rihanna was just talking and it wasn't distinct. That being said, okay, there's one thing I do like about these about these stories, because even if you have close-ups for all the characters, having a height difference, especially when they're supposed to be elementary school students, makes a lot of sense whenever adults are present in the shot. That being said, it's also a good chance. I'm hoping that they will not just stick to the close-up and they'll actually, again, zoom out for some of it, because, what you still want to see the full picture of the adults a lot of the time. Maybe not in this one, but in general. So, but for now it works.
There's school tomorrow.
Okay, later, guys. See you at school tomorrow.
See you at school tomorrow.
Kyle, make sure you practice your timetables.
Okay, I will definitely do that tomorrow. For sure. Psych. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you're saying that in the exact same volume as before. You might want to lower it down a bit.
Right on the game. Ah! Hey!
Wait, right on the game?
Mother?
What?
How long was you standing there?
You're playing what game?
Is it time
I mean, he didn't say what kind
to
of
go,
game.
Mom?
Yeah, you guys have school tomorrow.
Okay. Wait, what are your guys' names?
My name is Hope.
Hi, I'm Muhammad.
All right. Bye, guys. See you at school tomorrow.
Later that
It
day.
was really fun at the park. I can't believe we made some friends today.
Yeah, and they even go to our school. Man, Jimbo should have been at the park.
Hey,
Jimbo,
move! I
okay.
want to play video games on this TV.
But you have it.
I mean, there's plenty of room on the rest of the couch. Are you like Sheldon Cooper? Do you have like a specific spot you want to sit in?
TV on your room though. Why don't you play on that?
Because, Hope, I want to play video games on this one. So move before I drag you off the couch again.
Sumo, stop being a jerk!
Hope, I'll cut your hair out. Get up and give me the remote.
I like how he just doesn't have a threat from Muhammad. I guess he can't do anything to him. I don't know.
No, Sumo! Stop being mean, okay? Why don't you play upstairs?
Because I don't want to play in my room.
What is the
Why was the two emphasized? Why was that where you put the emphasis? Am I repeating this? We literally just he answered this question already.
What about the TV in here?
Because I should have a choice to pick a TV I want to play my game. Both of you get off the couch or I'll lift you up.
I like to see you try, fatty.
I'm not fat. I'm muscular. And I will use my muscles to beat you up.
Mom!
Or to lift him.
What does it help?
We're watching TV and Sumo's trying to play video games even though she can play it upstairs.
Sumo,
She?
why don't you play upstairs? That's why we have a TV upstairs.
You know what? Okay.
Well, I better start going to sleep for the first day at school tomorrow.
You don't need to announce that when you're already in bed.
I can't wait to see the kids I met at the park tomorrow.
Are you saying that to yourself? Was that... Hold on. Was that... Oh, hey, BB. Was that just to herself? Just being like, oh, wow, yeah, I can't wait for that. Good night, me. What was the point of that? Again, a simple moment of like her falling asleep and actually just resting. Even though it was a bit of a weird jump cut anyway, but still. Is there anything else after this point? Oh, wow, it's even another JB. You're onto something there, Bon. Sex arsonist is the mum. Fantastic. Oh, yeah, I guess the king didn't have any lines, did he? I don't know. It is nice to see this this part again. This is like, you know, a very simple way to edit your end credits, but it works, honestly. It's usually how like Aiden, similar way to like how Aiden does his intros, minus lack of silhouettes. So yeah, that's it. And then I guess it kind of just abruptly ends. Yeah, my apologies. Tired from rehearsal. All right. Well, that was episode 1. We've got one more after this. So far, I'm enjoying like the characterization of everyone, because you can tell that these are characters of a very low age, which makes sense because it's drama in elementary. You know, kid logic applies a lot of the time to some of these things. You know, I'm also complaining about the repetition from a script writing perspective, and how, you know, a lot that's, you know, the dialogue doesn't serve a dual purpose, you know, like some repetition would. The perspective and the height difference of the characters was great, but I feel like, again, we could do with a few fewer shots of you know, the like extreme close-ups. Like, it's good to have them in there, but, you know, the key to good cinematography is variety. So, you know, I mean, it's the opposite issue to well, not quite the opposite issue to like the regular landscape gachas. So it does stand out if you do it like this, don't get me wrong, but, you know, you want the difference. And I guess the king and queen's appearance was also just still really funny. I guess that's a thing now. Sure, why not? And about time there was another you know, girl with a dragon tail out there in Gacha, and I appreciate the fact that she wasn't a skirt because of how dragon tails would work. So I guess we do share the sentiment in that regard. So, I guess that's that. In that regard, I suppose it's time to... Yeah, it's time to proceed with I don't know. Proceed with episode 2. Let's do that. Yeah. Flashing lights, yada yada. Oh wow, it's still super bright. Okay, same as episode shot. I had this as a background instrumental for like a song at one point, but it didn't work. Oh, is this the intro for the actual show now? I guess so. Nice to see everyone, I suppose, and get to the actual elementary side.
I can't believe they
Oh no, never mind, it was just the montage, okay.
transferred here this year.
Who?
Princess Ryona, aka my sister, and Mr. Prince Dennis.
You're the son of King Ray and Elena?
Yes, they gave me away when I was 4 and replaced me with Dennis and never looked back.
Okay, that feels very... That's very exposition-y right there. Like, I mean, it does sound, it also sounds like the kind of thing that a child would like make up as a lie, but I don't think that's where this is going.
Oh, well, don't even sweat it. Who wants to do all that classy royal garbage stuff?
This is your attempt at making me feel better.
Actually,
What's up, guys?
Obviously not the solution
oh, well, I guess that's the end of that scene. Okay.
to this height.
Daddy's in here to save you, so watch it.
Are you threatening me?
Take it how you want, but you don't have any security around, fatso.
I guess he's just, yeah, his voice was very loud today, I guess. Like, even like, I mean, like from actual volume, not from like projection.
Oh, that's a fight in my book.
Josiah, wait, since when did you go to Honors Elementary?
Okay, is that your reaction to finding somebody that you actually know at that age? Come on, where's the enthusiasm? Josiah, wait, since when do you go to this elementary school? I am so glad to see you. Come on, like, get some energy up, you know? The VA's great at fake crying, but, you know, you gotta be fake happy as well sometimes in life, you know?
Well, some boy decided to pull my hair, so I had to beat him into a coma.
How did you do that?
So before I
Yes, good question. How did you do
had
that?
help, Mr. History book came in clutch.
You're lying. Stop trying to sound tough. You don't look like
You are lying. You are tearing me apart, Lisa.
you can fight.
I'm sorry, do you want to find out? If not, turn around and stay out of my conversation. You're in my
Really? You would just like beat someone into a cup at one point? Okay, this girl definitely has some issues to work through.
conversation. You need to be in some toothpaste.
You need to be in some tooth. You know, again, I'll give it leeway because they are actual children. So, okay, that is something that an actual child would say. Fine. I mean, this is the same. You know, there's not on the same level as you're a kitty go meow meow, which was still the suggestion from Apex that I would never have come up with in a million years. But there you go.
Hey, Hope, come sit with us.
Hey guys!
Yeah, Hope, come sit with us. We want to sit someone next to someone sane, please, to have a conversation with.
I'm so excited and glad we're in the same class. This year's gonna go well. Hey, it's the first day and we already have friends. We can skip the awkward being lonely part.
Okay, class,
some degree.
welcome to 4th grade. I'm your teacher, Miss T. We're going to do an icebreaker and go around the class and see your name and a fun fact about you.
I guess you would have skipped the awkward being lonely part after all. I mean, it works out.
Would like to go first?
Me! I want to go. Hello, my name is Ross and I just dyed my hair red.
Okay. Who's next?
My name's Edward.
I think you missed a few spots, Ross. I think you were didn't get the whole thing.
I like to play football with my dad.
You have a dad?
What type of question? Oh, she's really trying to get on my nerves today.
No, she just because people could do that by dropping a pin in your direction. No, but that being said, that is also a very interesting question. Why is having a dad a laughable offense in her books?
My name is Hope, and my favorite color is pink. I'm Dennis, and this is my first year in regular school.
I'm Rihanna, and I like designing clothes.
Hi, my name's Josiah, and I like playing basketball and watching basketball, of course.
Typical.
I mean, there's nothing really typical about that, to be honest. If anything, someone that short probably would not expect her to be into basketball that much anyway.
Teacher? She hit me!
Both of you cut it, or we're going to the office.
Just the office? Not even the principal's office, just the office. What do you mean? Okay, I guess the principal's the only person that owns an office in this building, presumably. Or maybe not, maybe the principal doesn't own an office, but this is someone else's office. The office. Just a door that says the office on it.
Okay, class. So my name is Miss Watson, and today we're gonna get to know each other.
My name is Miss Watson, and I'm not centered in the focus of this shot.
First, we.
Okay, so I do say that for the rule of threes to work, you know, she is positioned in one of the not rule of threes, rule of thirds. She is positioned in one of the thirds, and it's always difficult to do that kind of thing with Gacha because of how big the heads are. I've already talked about that in the past. That being said, I personally think that when you do like a rule of thirds for a character, if they're facing a certain direction, put them in the opposite. If they're facing left, don't put them in the left shots. Put them in the right third, and vice versa. If they're facing right, put them in the left third. In the center, it works either way. So that's just me, because otherwise it feels more empty when you can't follow the character's focus.
We have Kyle and Mohammed, Jimbo and Ariana, and Caleb and Janice.
What? But I want to be partners with Kala!
Oh no! Okay, yeah. Again, I've been in this situation before in random activities in class. Fine.
Is there a problem with the partner I gave you?
No, but why can't we just pick our own partners?
Fine. Since it's the first day, you guys can pick your partners.
Watch Kala not pick him. Please don't. Well, yeah, obviously. Yeah, it's gonna pick a brother. Yeah, why not?
Dude, did you do all that just for her and not even to be your partner?
Mission failed. We'll go next time.
I can't believe I just embarrassed myself like that!
It wouldn't be called drama in elementary otherwise, I guess.
So what's your name?
Jim! You already know me!
That boy with the freckles is so cute.
You should, talk to him.
No.
You should ask to be his partner in this activity that we just established. The people pick their own partners now.
I don't want to make it obvious.
By the way, I really like your hair. It's a cute ombre color.
Oh, thank you. I messed
Very fiery
up the
for
color,
sure.
and it created a little yellow color.
Sometimes, mistakes end up being a natural good thing.
Why do you sound like that? Your voice is weird.
Oh yeah, sure. Her voice is weird compared to the other people in this story.
Have an accent. What's the problem?
The problem is that everyone else has different accents, so this doesn't work. So again, go back to the mutant girl. Now mentioning it, by name. I know that I have a bunch of different VAs to replace them, and I don't keep the accents consistent, and that's fine. But I also don't draw attention to anyone's particular accent over anyone else's, because just like how I said that with the mutant girl, I couldn't have that many mutant characters despite being made in the age of of animal hybrids in Gacha is because it wouldn't be consistent. Why would one, animal mutation be so different compared to another one? She had to be the only, well, she was going to be the only one originally, but then Empress happened and blah, blah, blah. So, but that was the plan, by the way. So, yeah, I don't follow that. So same issue here. If you're going to point out someone else's accent while also ignoring the rest of the accents that are in this, that feels like a bit of a, that's a big ask to suspend our disbelief in that way.
The problem is it's annoying.
It's giving alien.
Alien, like in the sense of immigrant alien, or Alien the movie franchise. Those are two different things.
Kayla, did you take the last slice of cheesecake yesterday?
Why are you asking about that now? Why are we watching the scene now? What's that good with anything? Also, is her name Kayla or Kala? I've heard both now.
You had like 3 slices. Don't question me about what I took.
Hey! Don't question her, you jerk!
What?
That's
Did you even hear the beginning of the sentence, Mohammed?
kinda rude.
Mo, you should go back to your partner.
Okay, everyone, tell
mean, he's
one
trying.
fun fact about your partner.
My partner is Ariana, and she has an accent.
My butt.
Wow, you really pulled out all the stops for your fun fact there. Really had to dig deep to ask that question.
Partner is Janice, and she likes Jimbo.
Why would you say that?
Revenge, you see. Sweet revenge. Okay, Ariana's my favorite character so far.
Shouldn't have made fun of my accent.
Ew, she's ugly and I do not want her.
Hey, at least she's got good hair. I don't know. At lunchtime.
How was your class?
It was okay, but your brother was being a bit rude to Kyle.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. He's had a rough morning. He's a little cranky.
What happened this morning?
He got into a minor argument with Sumo.
Oh, shut up!
I know
Hey,
that's
she's
your
called it minor
brother,
arguments.
but someone needs to teach him a lesson.
Yeah, Rihanna told me about how he made her cry in the park, and that's my friend. I'm not jacking that.
It's like he gets a thrill out of making people feel bad.
Yes, that is in fact how bullies work. Well done.
Hey, I heard a lot about you.
What did you hear? You're friends with Dennis?
No,
Well, I heard that you're Princess Rihanna, heir to the throne and daughter of Queen Anna. Mostly because that's how you said hello to us earlier today.
I'm talking about Ryan.
Wait, Ryan goes to this school?
Yeah, didn't you see him?
No, oh gosh.
Hi, Jim.
Can I help you with something?
Actually, you can't.
Hey, Caitlin.
I called dibs on you. You're my boyfriend now.
Whoa.
Ah, yes, don't make it obvious, and then immediately call dibs on him. I guess the cat's out of the bag now, so, maybe she's gonna try the bowl strategy now that she's got nothing to lose.
Oh, I ain't agreed to nothing.
What's wrong? You don't like me?
Not one bit.
Wow.
She seems like a sweet
Hey, look, at least compliment her hair. She's got good hair.
girl.
She's not my type.
What is your type?
Black
Bold.
dominate pretty girls.
Ooh, I know someone like that in this school.
Who?
My friend Josiah.
Everywhere. I look and see my annoying brother and my dumb sister. Why can't you have different friends?
Stop the bickering. It's getting old.
Ryan?
Yeah. Hey,
I mean, we have been only on 2 episodes, but yes.
sis.
Oh my gosh, it's great to see you again.
Oh, so I guess they know about each other, so he wasn't lying before. Ryan was not lying. That's good to know. But they're so casual about this whole ordeal, and I'm so confused now about that whole where is this plot line going?
You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, I agree. This like is so out of left field. Well, I guess it is drama. You know, it does it serves that purpose. Anyway, 10 minutes later.
Oh yeah, I have to introduce you to my friend Josiah. She's a little bit aggressive, so she might hit you.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah, what a great opening. Yes. Yeah, meet my friend Josiah. She punches people for fun. Actually, I'm gonna go this way. Yeah. I didn't even have to be in that direction. There's nothing there. I'm just gonna walk in that direction, to be honest. I don't want to be here.
You definitely have a problem.
Well, I guess they're a match made in not heaven. That'd be too obvious. Anyway,
Josiah, this is Ryan and Jim.
Are you new?
Okay, I do like how the music cut out for that to be an awkward silence there. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I got suspended from my last school.
What did you do to get suspended?
Knocked the boy out with my textbook.
Okay, now it's gone down from a coma to just being knocked out. Those are two different things. I can see why a child would get them mixed up, so okay.
Oh, you're crazy. I like it.
She's crazy, but you like it. Loca, loca, loca. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, just open up her mouth and that music comes out.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah, I like crazy girls.
And you know what? It's not out of character for there to be this much drama in the first day of elementary school, so it kind of works.
Oh, well, I don't think that's pretty normal.
I see my dad. Bye.
You mean don't think that's very normal?
Bye, guys.
I guess Ryan just kind of over that. It's like, hey, I see my dad. You know, the man that abandoned you.
Ooh, she gave you a hug.
Chill, that's my sister.
Yeah, okay, that's a nice way to cover it up.
Okay, hold on. Yes, well, I mean, I feel like that's the kind of thing that would be covered up in real life. But also, if Josiah's such a good friend in general, how does she not know that already? By which I mean, how has she not been told by Rihanna?
No, we're blood siblings. I was just put up for adoption as a kid.
Oh, y'all look so different though.
Well, that explains everything. You're put up for adoption. No further questions.
Yeah, genetics was playing tricks.
I do like how that's acknowledged, because I've had so many discussions with people in the comments of these videos, chat, about how genetics work and how just because you look more like one parent does not mean that you don't have any traits from the other. That seems to be, like, for some reason, a thing that people keep on making observations about in the chat, and, like, every time I say, it's not 50-50.
So, Kala.
Yes, it has.
Do you want to play Block?
Okay, yeah, no, that I feel like that's okay. One thing, if you're gonna have consistently the characters talking and then not actually like, hear what they're saying, maybe give the VAs a chance to do like a few ad-libs or something, add some like random spice or whatever. Don't have them go like too rogue over it, but you know, something controlled, something sustained.
Tonight?
Not really.
Why not?
I don't really
Because you've been nothing but rude and yelling around her all day.
like how you were rude to Kyle.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Kyle! Dude, I'm sorry. I had a rough morning. I was being a jerk.
Who told me it's all good, dude? Since you guys are friends, we can all play together.
You play too?
Yeah, I usually play Tycoons.
Yeah, I like the superhero tycoon.
Who's your favorite superhero?
Probably Ant-Man.
Oh, I thought it said C-3PO, not superhero.
Where did you even come from?
Also, I get it. Ant-Man, because he's short. Nice. Which, by the way, now we can actually see the difference between Muhammad and the other like, fourth graders. And yes, now we can tell why he was so insecure about that. But so far, he's actually done more damage to other people than they have to him. Expectation versus reality, I suppose. Oh, also another like side thing, I suppose they all have backpacks, which is one detail that even I forget to include in my, school series.
Shut up. That's why your hair looks like throw up.
Your sweater smells like throw up. Never heard of deodorant?
Your sweater the smell should be the emphasis. Your sweater smells like throw up because you're trying to respond to the looks like throw up. If you say like throw up, I feel like maybe like the VAs were not given the full script, or they just only focused in on their own lines. Some of them anyway. That's another thing that I hope that they improved upon later down the line. I think this series was started and concluded in 2024, so I think the same thing could be said for drama in middle school. So I don't know. Hopefully, as the characters themselves have progressed and evolved, so has the production. But we'll see down the line.
Miss Pukehair, why do you always look like a snail?
Sumo! Leave her alone!
Oh, I'm sorry for hurting.
Okay, now it feels like a moment to defend someone against a jerk.
Your ugly question feeling.
Okay, that was a nice detail if there was no impact, so there was no sound effect, because he didn't read that far.
Stop, guys! Mommy's here to pick us up!
Oh. Okay, we had the music swelling. I thought it was going to be a big action sequence, but alright, so be it.
Bye, everybody!
Okay, I think that's everything. Yep. Blah, 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 blah. And same issue. Yeah, maybe I have like some like end image or something, so it's not just like cuts out. If anything, I'm gonna just play this last bit, these last few seconds. I want to see how like it actually ends. There's a little bit of a fade out, a very fast one. So, but hey, it's still something. I was just worried that the music was just like abruptly cut out instead, but no, it didn't. So that's fair enough. Okay. So that was Drama in Elementary episodes 1 and 2. They're decently lengthy, but there wasn't actually that as much to say about them, so I just kind of, sat back. We still have the issue with like the close-ups a little bit. Actually, no, a little bit less, so it's still quite a lot. Again, not the worst style to have, but definitely spice it up a bit. Yeah, I'm definitely vibing with the child logic of a lot of the characters' decisions now that we've actually met the main crew. They fight and forgive easily. They betray each other on a dime. They pull out like trivialities. And so the only things I question is when the trivialities like contradict each other, or I'm not sure like where they're going with something, like that whole basketball scene and whatnot. Then again, Josiah just has such a short fuse anyway that I imagine that even there's like any sort of remark that would have been it. So I don't know. And even the pitiful attempts at romance, Mo's fumbling quest to impress Kayla/Kala, whichever one her actual name is, but also kind of like making more progress, I suppose, like accidentally, and of course Jimbo kind of being caught in like that situation. I mean, it was almost a love triangle, but he kind of shot down the love triangle before it had a chance to blossom and form in itself. Then again, that girl with like the fiery hair might actually come back with a vengeance next episode. That's also entirely possible. So I guess we'll just find out from this point onwards. But yeah, I mean, we've got a decent set of characters that don't quite all gel together. But hey, they've been put into schools, so of course they don't all gel together. It makes a lot of sense. And also no noses. Yeah. I actually I don't know which version of Gacha this actually is, but I was going to point out the fact that no one's head tilts when they have to talk to someone taller, like Mohammed himself, obviously. But yeah. And also just have to commend the fact that this even takes place in elementary to begin with, because a lot of the time, you know, the elementary/middle school years are the ones that people avoid. In fact, you know, there's so many characters or so many Gacha series where they'll skip ahead to directly to high school, so that I guess the characters are, you know, potentially easier to write for. I think basically because a lot of Gacha creators are also in high school, or maybe at the end of middle school wanting to go to high school and sort of like fantasizing about the whole thing. So that also kind of makes sense. So yeah, I don't know. But we rarely get like these kind of stories where, you know, someone is willing to go back into, like, you know, that particular mindset and try to actually, you know, convincingly write for very, very young characters. You know, I mean, I know for a fact that if I did this, I just have them be, you know, the usual like highly eloquent, almost Shakespearean things that I always do, when I only get away with because like everyone is that consistent, so it just becomes the style rather than, you know, an attempt to sound authentic. But you know, compare that to Final Break, for example, when that comes out. Because I know that I have never in my life spoken like a person of my particular age. So why would I demand the same of my own characters? But I do like when someone actually does go the extra mile and does, you know, go into that. Because like I said, this is probably the third ever Gacha series and not skip ahead to those years for the main characters. And it's the third ever if you count Nightmare Daycare and what was I gonna say? Nightmare Daycare and the Darwins are separate. Because yeah, you know, it's very them. And even then, that's another scenario where someone like really like, you know, made it as convincing as they possibly could to have, you know, a 1-year-old to 2-year-old, I think by this point, protagonist. So yeah, as far as the voice acting goes, some of the performances make sense in terms of like how slurred and raspy they are. Others, I would say, kind of veer in the opposite direction, which also works, but you know, it depends. Like Sumo, for example, doesn't have much of an excuse. I think the best VA was probably the one for Kyle, actually, the one I compared to Tara Strong earlier, which I guess is why that comparison exists, because Tara Strong is, you know, amazing. So you never know. But yeah, I mean, honestly, promising beginning. You know, I mean, I compared this stuff to my own partly because of the Dragon Tail thing, but also because of the establishing shots at the beginning, the panning shots. We did have a couple of extreme close-ups. It's just that we seem to have gone for a default of close-ups, which means they're not as profound and pronounced. So you know, all of this stuff, the foundation is there. It just needs to grow a bit. It is good. It could be better. You know, that classic thing. So yeah, looking forward to next time, I suppose. But yeah, for now, please either like or dislike because your opinion matters. And subscribe if you've done so already. And on that note, until next time, farewell.